This godless hotel reeks of the devil's work.
Get used to it. Inquisitor Buck has willed us to find Johansen. Our holy order must wade through this wanton decadence to protect mankind.
All this for a deluded fool of a professor? We should be out there, hunting vampiric scum, not protecting this secular den of sin.
Who's there?
What? What is it? What?
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Fuck. Shit.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape. All right. Where should I begin? Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians? Yeah, well... Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing. How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed. No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now. Your foes all lie vanquished, kindred. I come to help. Be at peace. Trouble is nothing but yours to give. A true friend in death is as true love, precious rare and sweet. Pray your senses have not gone so languid that this blessing cannot be savored. We are in a position to help each other, yes. Is it impossible, then, that my admiration is genuine, kindred? Can friendship truly be founded on nothing? Or must there be nothing to gain in order for friendship to be true? Indeed, the Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix, it was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated. I am impressed, kindred. That is why I've come to reveal to you the truth, so that you may see that you are not the fist of LaCroix, but the hand that will put the final events of this war into motion. I watch and wait for the time my path is meant to cross another. The how of it shall be more clear in a moment. No need for alarm, kindred. I come as a friend. We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city. Again, kindred, I could not have guessed the significance of your path. My arrangement with your prince was too sensitive to reveal. LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power. LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions. LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems, a hardened rebel leader and a problematic Primogen, in one fell stroke. And, as you can see, I was integral to his plan. LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Kuei Jin, and so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout. Our war with the Anarchs has taken its toll. A truce with the Camarilla allowed us to marshal our remaining forces and focus on a lone enemy. You need to understand that you are a liability, kindred. Once LaCroix finds the right moment, you will be disposed of, just as he did with Alistair Grout, Mr. Rodriguez, your sire, and countless others. Hear these words, kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. I hope you recognize my sincerity, kindred. I would like to...
Hop in. somewhere? Where to? Need a ride? Have you found the professor yet? What has he told you? Do not mince words. Tell me. A key? A key? Yes, of course. How could I be so blind? Tell me you clawed this key from the dying hands of the doctor. Slithering, arrogant she-devil. Eastern snakes have no place in the New World. They trespass in our lands, play politics where they have no place, and now she tampers with ancient forces. She has no right. I will mangle her porcelain skin and have her skull as my chalice. Ha! You see, child, the Camarilla is impotent, weak. Lacroix is desperate, his greed too powerful. He does not see he will be reviled by all after we crucify him in the light of dawn. It is time to take what is rightfully ours from the Asian devils. This is a moment of kings and fools. Tonight, we either strike a blow for Cainites the world around, or we die, throwing ourselves against the spears of the Kuei Jin. Attacking the palace single-handedly would be suicide. I shall call a conclave of the city. Rally your pack, raise the shovel heads, and make preparations for the bloodiest of wars.
How cordial of you to drop in! Were you in the neighborhood? To what do I owe the pleasure? Did you really think I wouldn't have contingencies for a loose cannon like yourself? That I wouldn't anticipate that impetuous chip on your shoulder? Please, running off to join the Sabbat? You're an embarrassment. Ventrue don't reach my age and standing without learning a few useful tricks. You underestimated me, kindred. I've had you programmed from the start, you fool. How lucky for me. By your own making, you became the perfect sleeper agent. Now, why don't you begin by telling me about my sarcophagus? Tell me, where is the sarcophagus? You see? Isn't this easier when you cooperate? Now, has the sarcophagus been opened yet? A key! I see. And I suppose if you know that, then you must also know of the Alliance, don't you? That makes the rest of this so much easier. I give you my thanks, kindred. You've served your prince well. You, see him out, once and for all.
Cranberry sauce. How dare foxtrot? Can't see. Where a
He's asleep, Hazel. He's not waking up. None of us are.
Quiet, child. I told you once, our blood is water to his parched lips. Don't make me tell you again, feed him. Feed him like a crimson spring.
This is disgusting. Feeding him blood like some kind of leech? Why can't we just take him to a hospital already? Or maybe a morgue? It's been days. He's stone cold and he's not waking up.
Don't you talk back to me, girl. One more word from you, and I'll have you rue the day I born you into darkness.
I'm starting to feel faint. I'm so hungry. It feels like I haven't eaten in days.
You haven't eaten for days, you crazy, shiftless girl. Hazel Tomes doesn't have any blood to waste on saving you or him or any unredeemed fools. But if I must get something done,
Wait, look. His eyes are opening. He's waking up. Does this mean this nightmare can end?
Shh! Quiet, you! You see? No small miracle. Bathing in the unholy glory of Hazel Tomes, even the damned can rise again like Lazarus from his tomb. Tell me, my disciple, how does it feel to stand among our congregation once again? Come on, spit it out, boy. What do you have to say for yourself? And I dearly hope the next words that fall from your lips are thank and you. Open your ears and shut your mouth. With life and limb, Hazel Tomes risked his skin. Nay, we gambled the unlife of every member of this flock just to scrape your disgraced, mangled flesh from the ground. If not for me, you'd have met your final death to the morning's first light. Show some gratitude. I'll teach you to grovel better than that, child. You owe the vinculum your life, but I'll strike you down myself if you've betrayed us to the prince. Curious, isn't it? Where we found you? And what's happened since? That's yet to be seen now, isn't it? How deep does your faith go? We'll see to what lengths you'll go to seek absolution for your sins. Until then, I suggest you speak softly and tread even lighter still. I don't have time for your restless mewling. For all we did bringing you back from Torpor's cold embrace, now it's the mess you've made we're all to clean. The city's run amok since your slumber. The Anarchs and the Camarilla are in bed together. And now it's turned to war in every corner of the city. The Sabbat sparred against them, but most of that Hydra's heads are turned towards the east. I have no lust for war. Simple, raw destruction? It's beneath me. It's beneath this congregation. But these are interesting times, and I hear the 7 trumpets sounding. Maybe you can hear it too. Any true Cainite would heed this call to battle, take up the sword of Cain, and join me to smite those pawns of the Dark Fathers, those unrighteous brothers that would damn us all for the Father's sins. We'll take the fight straight to their... I've butchered me more than one of those Asian devils in my day, yes. I think it's time I redecorated my hallowed halls in snakeskins. Hazel Tomes will join you, indeed. This hapless child, too. She can carry herself like a woman. She can carry a gun. We'll convert a few of the faithless kind to my religion and have ourselves a festive little celebration, dancing and carrying on over the skulls of our broken enemies. Now, doesn't that sound like fun to you?
I see you too have survived the Camarilla's onslaught. The prince's attack dog came here with a coterie of thugs. He tore through the ranks, trampled our soldiers. It was a bloodbath. Our brothers were wiped out by the pack. There are a few survivors. You, myself, a handful others. As you can see, I'm badly wounded. I only just evaded LaCroix's marauders. I was a fool to think that the cursed Ventru would not have planned for this. The strength of his enforcer was unlike any. I never believed. How could the prince sway one so powerful? There are greater concerns than my welfare. They've taken the sarcophagus. The entire city is in jeopardy. It's only a matter of time before LaCroix greedily opens the accursed tomb and seals our fate to the Ancient. There is still a chance. If they are hoarding the key, the only place safer than Ventru Tower is in the mystic clutches of the Tremere. You must raise the chantry before attacking the tower and destroying the sarcophagus. It is the only way. No! No. This is about more than the sarcophagus. They've made this a matter of honor. Fear, intimidation, terror. These are powerful weapons of the Sabbat. If we are so easily quelled, they become brittle and worthless. Believe me when I tell you, the fate of the last cardinal who failed in his orders to conquer LA is a story worthy of your most sordid nightmares. Even if we survive the night, without the heads of our enemies paid in full, the Sabbat will serve us the final death themselves. These bones, this muscle, it is but an encumbrance. But grafted onto you, it is a weapon of terrible beauty. Our fate lies in your hands, K-Knight. In this hour, you are his sword. Do not show our enemies mercy. They wish to herald apocalypse unto...
What now? What are you assholes going to drag me into tonight? Whatever.
I suppose they think themselves heroes. Brave and virtuous paladins in the face of an impressive onslaught. Blind, rabid fools. I will wrench from their trembling hands the key to their craven hearts, and show them that there's no place in this world or the next for a Judas to their own brothers. Hazel Tomes will make them pay for their false convictions. You could do me no finer honor.
Thanks for coming back. What?
Beats me. Alright, here's what we got today.
Here again? All that power, and you don't even use it. Seems wasteful, shameful. I know you're kind. I know you could do it. It would be easy, but I'm not like the others. I respect you. I admire you. If I had that power, to survive.
Ugh, you again? You know, you show up like a bad case of the clap way too often and never welcome. Get lost, you twisted fuck. The Chantry's under Anarch protection. Ugh. God, just saying that makes me want to gag. Don't you get it? There's nothing here for you. We know exactly what LaCroix is plotting, and that's exactly why he's not getting his grubby little hands on the key, not over my undead body. So go take your moronic, misguided crusade somewhere else, you bottom-feeding fuck-knuckle. We got this. What? Where? What is that? I can see their beady little eyes. No. You're the crazy one. You're not going to get under my skin. No.
Use your palate. It will still taste as sweet by this night's end. You found your way into the Chantry. Yes. A little more than ill will born of stupid arrogance. The Sabbat may have beaten good sense out of you, but I shall beat it back in, as my creations teach you a lesson in humility. The Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified, but you bear your power like reckless mean children. Bang your head against a wall, call it a doctrine if you must, but know that you are no less a servant. Tell me, your palate? Do you think it will still taste as sweet by this night's end? You have found your way into the chant, and ignorance, wielding little more than ill born of stupid arrogance. The Sabbat may have beaten good sense out of you, but I shall beat it back in, as my creations teach you a lesson in humility. The Sabbat. You fancy yourself dignified kindred, but you bear your power like reckless moon children. Bang your head against a wall and call it a doctrine if you must. But know that you are no less a servant than before you partook in their vulgar, squalid, degenerate blood commingling. And just as a child, you will allow their bedtime stories of boogeymen, vampire deities. You and the Sabbat do not intimidate, slay, or anyone with sense enough to recognize you for what you are. Rapacious, self-interested diabolarists, and nothing more. I know not what lies within the sarcophagus, but with complete certainty, I know that the Sabbat elders see it as nothing more than a path to their own ascension, a path on which they would gladly let you die. Fail to see this vision through, and their hunger will soon turn to you, fledgling.
I'm doing pretty alright, man. I'm stuck in place though, and I can't move. Oh my goodness. This game glitches out constantly. Okay, let's try that one more time.
You've come far enough, fledgling. You may have vanquished my pets and allies, but you are yet to stand before the might of a thaumaturgical master.
Oh, you're a bot. Because I remember the last guy said the exact same thing. He was a robot too. Oh my god, get out of here, go away.
I will never relinquish the key to you and your band of thugs. Are you so blind to see that you are nothing but a pawn? The key is safe. The ancient is contained. Without it, LaCroix is impotent to the power inside. Only that dastardly Tbilisi scoundrel would have a foothold to gain from my defeat. Play into his hand if you wish, but it will be your final doltish undoing. Very well. beat your chest and show me what passes for strength amongst your misbegotten kind.
Easy. Too easy. Oh my god. I didn't actually know she came with you. I wonder if I can Diablerize her. We gonna do it.
I'm in this deep. Might as well finish what I started. Besides, you'll catch no shit from me for finally kicking LaCroix's ass out of town. Once and for all.
Hazel Tomes has had a revelation. The lamb of sacrifice begging in terror. An angel fallen. The seal broken and then the flash of a red star in the night sky. Yes, I can see it now. Walk with me through this dark valley. Walk with me between Gehenna and Triumph. Triumph over the heretics and hypocrites. Ashes at our feet. Lest we fail, then the city is fallen, blighted by the Dark Father's thirst. Yes, gut them. What a fine thought. Worms do belong on hooks after all.
I talked to Hazel. He explained everything. What we have to do tonight, it all makes so much more sense now. The plan, this dream, it all fits together. It's crystal clear. Would you let this go already? There's no such thing as vampires. You're delusional. Sure, I love wine. I'm a bit of a night owl. Maybe I've got a few dental issues, but none of that makes me some blood-sucking monster. God. Yeah, I'll lay them all down myself. As long as I won't have to sleepwalk alone anymore.
What are you waiting for? Go! Go!
Can we go now? Let's go already.
Anything else?
Priest!
What? What?
Is it gonna open up now?
What?
Oh, God damn it.
What?
What?
Okay, you people are like getting
What?
in the way. Still going up. Are you gonna be fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ.
Anything else?
Let's get out of here. I'm gonna handle this myself. God damn it. I'll have to look at that later. Or at least until after I finish this.
Right there.
Into the trees.
freeze, hold it. Take out my thunderbolt.
I anticipated you'd make it this far. I had no doubts about your capability. Tick. Help!
Oh my god! Stop it! More fucking vampires. Alright. Whew. Worthless. Get out of my sight. Come on, buddy. Beat the sheriff. time to go do our thing.
You betrayed us all. I gave you guidance, responsibility, opportunity, power, and you sold us out to the Sabbat. Crippled my organization, killed my most loyal associates. You Judas! You devil! You think you've beaten me? Ha! I've still got my sarcophagus! I should have known that weak-willed, feeble mind of yours couldn't resist the Sabbat's dogma. Do you really think they'll ever accept you? They're dogs. They'll tear your throat out the second you turn your back on them. Join me, and we can forget this ever happened. We can rule this city together.
Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kuei Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here.
Ah, Sebastian. It's been years since our paths crossed. I thought by now you'd have learned sending your pet would be inadequate to stop the will of the Sabbat. Were you truly so foolish to think I would yield to your conquest? My only regret is that more of your associates do not stand by my side. The one you failed has served loyally and capably. Quite fortuitous for me that you are unable to recognize such potential.
It won't end here. The Camarilla will avenge me. You think you've won? We'll drive you out of this city, just as the Anarchs did before.
Ah, but Sebastian, you forget. I have stolen the prize you so covet. In a few moments, the antediluvian power within will be destroyed, subsumed within my immortal vessel. No Camarilla in the world will have the strength to stop me. Do not contest me, not now. Quiet, you cur. You think you understand power, Sebastian? I will show you true power. Watch as I deny you the gifts you never earned. Yes, I can smell the potency of the ancient within. In a moment, I will ascend to my rightful place. No prince in the world will stop me. Not even the regent himself will be able to challenge my might. Los Angeles will be mine to rule. No, why stop there? Mexico City will nod to me in submission. Now, to behold the sacrifice. Which of the Dark Fathers will I annihilate? Which will be the vehicle to supreme eminence? Oh.
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. Too bad about the kid. Ah, well, you can't call them all.
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
That's the end. I don't know if you can actually do the monomancy ending, like, because there's another ending where you fight him, and then you just incinerate the sarcophagus, but I only did that for Victoria's side. I probably shouldn't have sped through it. I should have spent more time talking to Father Hazeltone. Maybe would have been the ability to do this. So you have to talk to Victoria and you have to read that manual about it. That's it. I can finally say I completed this game for real now. I want to know the because church now sometimes. Watch the credits until I do that. Shit. Is that what I meant to do?
Anything else?
I'll delete these later. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.